Hi, everybody, and welcome to a new episode of Black Girl Charmed, a charm rewatch podcast with two black girls. I am your. It is never too late to find out what birth control works for you, co host Ray, joined by my co host.
Oh my God, I wasn't. I guess that's a story that we need to talk about later.
Oh, not at
mm,
all. It's just everybody is getting pregnant,
oh
and
yeah.
I just don't understand why y'all don't want to keep your legs closed. In this society?
Listen, sir, ma'am, they, he, she, it, we. Um, I married a
Who
Guyanese
are
man. I
you?
don't know what you were expecting.
Oh, so that's my co-host married a Guyanese man. Okay.
Yes. No.
Um, yeah, I mean, I went to a baby shower last night, and it's so funny when you're one of the last ones
I think about that a
br-
lot.
who hasn't brought a baby into the group. And everybody just looking at you like, what's going on? I'm like, where's the alcohol,
I
guys?
hate when people are like, "Oh, well, when's it going to be your turn?" Like, no, mind your business. Let's focus on this pregnant woman at hand. Don't worry about my uterus.
Right?
I had somebody
Like,
tell me that, like, oh, well, you already have one. When are you having another one? Get out of my uterus. I already have one. Oh no, it's crashing. Is it still
no.
going? Okay,
Yeah,
it's
it's
fine.
going.
You guys can
Yeah,
see my office.
I don't understand why, like, ugh, in this society, where when I type summaries out in Grammarly and the Grammarly tells me only people who moved on from the ninth grade can understand this. And that's like 54% of Americans.
Well, when I've been writing my cover letters, I asked them to dumb it down to a ninth grader. So I'm like, this sounds way too smart. They're gonna know that it was written by AI, even though I understand it. You have to dumb it down to a ninth grader level.
Oh no, I definitely, even when it's just me, like I'm not really using any AI.
Yeah, yeah.
Remember when we used to stress out about the Oxford comma?
And now it's the M dash, and it's like, well, I'm like, I've been using M dash for decades. Is it me? Because I feel like in English, you definitely had to take a course on when to use the M dash correctly. That was at least a 1 week class in English in grade school on when to use the M dash correctly. Is it me? I don't know. I don't know. But besides that, how has your week been?
My week has been informative and also very chill.
Okay.
Informative because I realized that um, I burn roughly 15,000 calories a week,
Oh, your
which
titties are going
is.
to be massive, dude.
And I was like, wow, that's something. That's a lot.
You're gonna
I
be
don't know.
tiny with like, you know what? I mean, if you want to start an OnlyFans, you're doing great, sweetie.
I already have problems with balance. I don't need to make this worse.
I
Um,
mean, you just gotta be on your back.
but I've been watching Raising Kanan. So
Okay, for
stressful.
the people who think that I am anti-black, you can just skip past this like 15 seconds. Why, Ray? Why are we doing this to ourselves? You gonna tell me you're also watching Beauty and Black next?
No, I love Patina Miller. I feel like Patina Miller is the best example of code switching you will ever see.
Okay.
And because Patina Miller is a Broadway legend, she is a star. And then she comes on the screen as Rock. And I really feel like she's going to shoot me for messing up her cocaine connection.
Oh my God. Okay,
Right?
okay.
Yeah. Um, Jose has still been trying to get me to get my black card, So I watched
Oh
Sprung.
no, not another anti-black word. As you
I
see, I
watched
still
Sprung.
have. I
You
still
still
got
have feelings about that?
I
Yeah.
still have some stuff.
It's, I mean, it's a 90s hookup movie.
What
It
movie?
is with Sprung. It's with Gina from Martin.
Oh, I love Gina from Martin.
Um,
Oh, it's a TV series?
no, it's a movie.
Oh, it turned into a TV series in 2022.
That was not intentional.
But it's with white people, so I don't think it's the same thing. Okay,
I don't know.
here we go. I've never heard of this.
Sorry, my Siri just popped up, and I was just like, "What's happening?" Um,
Oh, I love
but
Paula Jai Parker. Oh my God, and Clarence Williams III is in it.
hmm
So, was it funny?
it was funny, but also very raunchy for the time. Interesting. Also, he made me watch, what is it? Just Another Girl on the IRT.
Okay, I've never heard of any of these movies. Have you watched Def Jam How Be Air?
Yes.
Have you watched Booty Call?
Not in its entirety.
Okay, we're working on it. We're getting there.
Okay, yeah, he's giving me my black card, I guess. Um, but in regards to my rewatchables run, I have watched The Big Chill. It's with
Okay.
Glenn Close, Kevin Kline, uh, Jeff Goldblum. It's about friends who come together because one of their friends killed
I love Chef
themselves,
Goldblum.
and yeah, and they all come. They're college friends who all come together and
Okay, so
hang
it's like
out
that
for
show we used to watch.
yeah,
Is it
and
as
it's super.
sad and depressing?
No, it's very. It's not. It's very of the times, surprisingly. Um, when you hang out with your high school friends or your college friends, and you get pulled back into who you were at that time,
Yes,
but you're
yes.
still reflecting. We had dreams of being this, and here we are now in our 30s. Did we stray away from our dreams? Did we
Maybe
become the
stray away.
man? Did we
Yes,
become the
I
man? It's one
think
of
I was
those.
gonna see. I really wanted to be a president. I was like, I'm gonna be the first black president. I was gonna go to law school. I hated law classes in high school. And we see how the United States is.
You know what? Speaking of that, I also watch And Justice for All. It's the Al Pacino movie where we get the "you're out of order. This whole courtroom is out of
I
order."
haven't seen that in decades. That's the only part I remember, but I know I've watched it because I have a brother
That
who's a decade older
movie
than me.
is so depressingly good, but if you're a lawyer or you just have a functioning brain, you can just see how nothing really has changed.
Things still
Ugh.
stay the same.
Right? I watched Kramer versus Kramer because all these children of the 80s were like, this is the movie that spoke to me. My parents were getting depressed. Getting divorced. And this movie taught me how to handle it.
Oh, not War of the
And
Roses.
no. And while I see their point, they gave Dustin Hoffman way too much slack. You don't know what grade your child is in. You don't know how to make their breakfast. You don't know how to make your own coffee. And people are still trying to make excuses for dads. Jimmy Kimmel, every like Mother's Day or Father's Day, has those specials where you ask the mom like questions about the kids and the mom can answer everything and you ask the dad and the dad can answer shit and you're telling me that we're supposed to be surprised that Meryl Streep left Dustin Hoffman. Hello, nothing has changed. Men are still clueless, but
That
i'm
was
supposed to
pretty
feel
good.
bad I'm supposed to feel bad for Dustin Hoffman because Meryl Streep left him and forced him to be a father and understand the needs of his child.
I don't know. I,
Whoa.
I don't know who said to men that they shouldn't be daddies or good daddies, because being a good daddy is hot as hell. Oh,
It is. It really is.
he went to go
Mm.
check on the baby and make sure he still had his diaper on because he's been taking his diaper off all night. He does that every night. Go check on the baby, and then the baby was like all clung to him. I was like, oh, have a baby by me. And he was like, what is wrong with you? I was like,
We had the
nothing.
boys this week, and we were all like laying in bed watching YouTube videos, and it was
Oh,
but it was like occasional YouTube videos helping them with their
oh.
colors, and we're like,
Okay. Oh, we're still there. Okay.
what? Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
can you show me where pink? Can you show me where pink is in the room? And they would search for pink. I'm like, oh my gosh,
So
this is
wholesome, but so sad at the same time.
right. I was like, I understand the call of parenting. I understand it. I get it now. But like I'm in it. But
But you get
also
to give them back. Like I can't give mine back. And I
that
was so
too.
close.
And also they clingy. They not mine. And they already clingy. So I could imagine mine being like, where are you going? You're not supposed to leave. Take me with you.
It's so weird having an eldest who is not clingy at all to a
Mm-hmm.
child that's now like, oh, you're going to the bathroom? Let me come to the bathroom too. And just stare. Like my oldest wasn't like that at all. He was like, okay, why are you in my face? This one is very clingy. It's weird.
Yeah.
I want something
Um
more in the middle.
Yeah, because we have to sneak out of the house to
Yes,
get out of the
yes.
house. And it's my claustrophobia does not look like that at all. If I want to leave, I need to be able to leave,
Yes,
okay?
we understand your Irish goodbyes. What
Anyway,
else have you been up to?
the last thing I watched was Manhunter. It is a Michael Mann film starring Dennis Farina and William Peterson from CSI. Grissom. In the Hannibal Lecter world.
Okay.
Mhm. Not bad,
Okay,
not
okay.
bad.
Not bad, not bad, not
hmm
bad.
You know, that's just it.
Okay. Okay. That's just it. Why you listed off like 95 movies that you watched in the last 2 weeks.
Wow. There's probably something else missing
I'm
too, but
sure. I'm sure. I'm in a better mind state than I was 2 weeks ago.
huzzah.
Huzzah. Because 2 weeks ago, I would have probably jumped off my roof. But I'm not sure if I still have life insurance. um, um, I have been doing a lot of TV, still doing like my Beyond the Gates. I love it. It's
hmm
such a, I see why my grandma rushed home after her downtown shopping to watch Young and the Restless because it's so good.
When Ted showed up at her house with the money, I was ready to Ted. Ted, what's up, baby? You want these drawers now or later? What you want? Please.
But
Please.
I can see why she's so obsessed all these years later. I get it. I get it. I'm hoping that new Ted is going to be as suave as old Ted. We might have to ask for another recast. So I've been watching that. I think that's really all I've been watching. Oh, we did finish. I just had it in my head. We watched. Oh, Devil May Cry. We just finished Devil May Cry. It was good. It's not canon to the video games. So if you're looking
hmm
for something that's canon to the video games, do not watch it. But it's good. It's set very 1990s, so the anime is not as polished as something like a Jujutsu Kaisen or anything like that. I have, and so I did read. I found the book right after. It was staring me dead in my face after we logged off. Scripting the Life That You Want by Royce Christensen. I finished it in 3 days. It's really good. I don't think it necessarily explained everything that I was looking for. I feel like the first two chapters of the book and like the last chapter is how to do it. Most of it is very like his science behind why and trying to prove
hmm
like why this is a thing. So I ended up going on Reddit and finding some more information, but it's great.
As one
I've
does.
been
Yeah.
doing that. I've been doing that. So I've been scripting the life that I want. And so what that is every morning you take time out. So you should do this before you pick up um
Your phone.
your phone or engage with your children or anything like that. So if you have to wake up earlier and spend like 15 minutes doing it, then you should do that. I also listen to, I think that's definitely helped with my mind state. I also listen to subliminals when I go to sleep. So I have a whole subliminal 10-hour playlist I listen to while I'm sleeping. And I feel like that has helped code my brain differently. So I'm not like my Scorpio self and doom and destruction is raining.
Mm-hmm.
So I listen to a bunch of subliminals, and then I also do or I listen to affirmations. I'm still getting over like talking to myself in the mirror because it's weird to me.
Yeah, that's
But
that's always going to be the weird one.
right. But it's supposed to be good to open up your throat chakra, which I don't
Mm-hmm.
necessarily think I have a problem with, but I'm gonna start speaking it more.
Mm, I think you don't have a problem with it, but we do not talk to ourselves as nicely as we should.
Right. So
So,
trying to open up my throat chakra. I've also been reading outside of manifestations and stuff like that. Um, I've also been reading The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst, I believe is her name. It's
mhm,
really cozy. It's really sweet. It's really like romantical but not the sense of, I mean, there is romance between two people, but like romantical in the sense of wanting something better. It's really a soft read. So I'll probably
mhm.
finish that after I get the phone with you. I'm probably gonna read something really nasty next, really nasty. And then I have downloaded it, but I have not started South of Midnight. So I'm excited for
Oh,
that.
you just reminded me. I finished The Seven Husbands of Evelyn
Did
Hugo.
you like it?
When it was over, I was like, no, there's one more chapter left. There needs to be something else.
I liked it. I enjoyed it. I finished it on a plane ride. I read
Yeah,
on
it
the
was
plane ride, got to
good.
the hotel, ordered in, and then finished it.
It
And it
was
was like,
really,
shit, I don't
really
have anything else to
good.
read. It was very good. It was one of the best books I read that year. So what are you gonna read next?
I don't know. I do appreciate that thread, and I'm blanking on your Twitter/TikTok handle, but I will tag you when I find
Why?
it. But I'm really
Why?
grateful for that thread where, like, if you like this show, read this book.
Oh, okay. Tag me in it.
Yes. And that's finally gave me the push to
Cause
read
me telling
Evelyn.
you to read it for the last 2 years wasn't enough. But
It's not always about you
that's cool,
anyway.
Phoebe. That's cool, Phoebe.
Whoa. You know what? On that note, we are on season 4, episode 19. We're off to see the wizard. The original air date is April 25th, 2002. The writers this week are Alison and Monica. Their full credits are
That
in
makes sense that
season
this
th-
is written by a woman. 100%.
two women.
Okay.
Yeah. Their full credits are in season 3, episode 7, Power Outage, which, again, you can see the little power outage fingerprints all over this episode.
Mm-hmm.
These are people who went on to do Scandal, I believe, and Grey's Anatomy. So they're in the
Okay.
Shondaland world. And again,
Shondaland.
exactly, they know how to do drama. They gave us a lot with a little this week. Um, our
Yeah,
di-
yeah.
our director this week is Timothy J. Lonsdale. He only has 2 directorial credits, including Charmed and a short film called Cricket, but he does have 74 second unit or assistant director credits, including Gilmore Girls and The OC.
Okay,
As far as
okay.
guest stars, the Seer and Julie are back.
Mm-hmm.
Armin Shimmerman as the Wizard, 216 acting credits, including Buffy the Vampire Slayer, duh, and The Practice.
I
Um,
like him a lot.
yeah. He is a very outspoken actor. If you see him at cons, if you ask him a question about who you didn't like or what you didn't like about whatever production he was on, he'll tell you. He's one of those
Oh,
actors.
that's nice. But I feel like when
Yeah.
you got decades of in the game, you can do that.
216 acting credits. Yeah, like,
You
what you gonna
kidding.
do?
What you gonna do?
And
Tell me I can't work? Fuck you.
okay, I'll just go to video games because that's where those old, that's where he pops up too.
Yep.
Um, and Michael Desba as the Dark Priest, 118 credits, including To Sir with Love and Nip Tuck.
I've never seen this show
Uh,
before.
My mom is obsessed with Sidney Poitier, so I've seen To Serve with Love way too many times.
Okay, okay.
Uh,
I feel like it's been on, but I probably have never sat down to watch it.
it's a
I'm pretty sure my grandma used to watch it
it's like
when I go to
Dangerous
her.
Minds 60s. It's like racist Dangerous Minds.
Oh my goodness.
Um, Not a lot of trivia this week, but the tank top, that little blue halter that Phoebe wore, we
Was
saw
so
it
cute.
earlier
It just
in
looks
Charmed
familiar.
Again Part 2.
I'm glad
The
they reuse
recycling,
outfits.
yeah,
Yeah, because I mean, it makes it more believable
authentic, yeah.
that three broke bitches wouldn't have a new outfit
I mean, she looked like a
every
sheep for
episode.
most of this episode, so I can't
Yeah, and then
really.
they put the
No.
head tie on her head, and I did not like that.
Phoebe learns that Cole is the source through a premonition, although I won't call that a premonition. She
What would you
has
call
been
it?
able to. That was a montage.
Yeah, because it already happened. Yeah. Okay. Yep. If it
But it
already
wasn't just.
happened, is it not a premonition? What would it be considered?
But it was a premonition of like five different things, not just him being a demon, him antagonizing Paige, him killing somebody, him getting his power. It was like that was a montage. That was the greatest hits.
It was
Everything that
so
he's
hot though. Oh God, I'd have been like, Daddy, come back. I definitely would have been
and
evil Phoebe. It's
yeah.
yeah, yeah, my man.
Cole's vulnerability, which is linked to his love, allowed for the premonition to occur. So if anybody
Really, I
was
thought it was the baby
no, it was his love
because
of
she wasn't doing
Phoebe.
any other premonitions before.
Yeah, because the source was powerful enough, it was blocking her premonitions.
Cock was blocking them premonitions.
We got no music in this episode. The IMDb synopsis is Piper and Paige team up with a magical wizard to stop the coronation of a new source, not realizing that the new head of the underworld is Cole, and Phoebe is his evil queen to be. The DVD synopsis is Piper and Paige help a wizard stop the coronation of a new source, unaware that Cole is the new underworld head and Phoebe is his evil queen. Our synopsis is in the underworld, Cole prepares to take an oath before the grimoire during his coronation ceremony to become the source and gain complete power. The last remaining wizard attempts to steal the grimoire, but instead seeks help from Paige and Piper to disrupt the ceremony. Paige informs Phoebe that she and Piper believe Cole is a demon, which upsets Phoebe but triggers a premonition that confirms her sister's suspicions. Meanwhile, the Seer poisons Phoebe, exploiting her pregnancy and love for Cole to persuade her to embrace the role of the evil queen of the source. I don't have a lot of thoughts. I only really have five really thick thoughts
Okay.
because I feel like this episode, so much happened in chunks that you really didn't have time to have like a whole bunch of thoughts.
I will feed off your thoughts because I feel like for the most part we are aligned. I do
Mm-hmm.
have some thoughts, and then I will just feed off your thoughts um, as we go along.
So the first one is this feels hokey. These can't be the real guards for the source. And I know that this is just a trial run for the coronation, but homeboy who got doppelgangered, he needed to be retired long time ago. He looked like he's seen better days as a guard.
This feels like the elders put this together because ain't no way a group of demons came together and this is what we got. This feels like the elders.
Yeah, Piper is right. Paige, chill the hell out. Uh, Phoebe does not look happy to be pregnant. Piper and Leo having a baby is being forced on us because I want to say it's what maybe episode 5 or 6 where they go to the demon school, and then we never talk about them having kids really again until last week's episode. And again, Piper isn't supposed to be making any big decisions throughout her grief, and having a baby is a big decision. I,
So I
And
think it was kind of like the viewers are more focused on her having a baby. That when Phoebe became pregnant, it was like, oh shit, we weren't expecting Phoebe of all people to get pregnant, and that is what I'm gonna give it a very weird way to have the viewers not pay attention to what was happening.
misdirection.
Yes,
I get what you're saying, but Phoebe has the
you
line
gotta
of
stop
I
butting
did.
me, okay? I get what you're saying, but how about that was a wonderful idea. That was great. Goddamn Libras.
Phoebe Phoebe had the line of you and Leo have been trying for so long. Have they? Like, how long is too long? It's only been conservatively 3 to 4 months.
That's a long time. For somebody who actively was trying to have a baby to consistently pee on a stick when you thought you were pregnant and then not be pregnant, the disappointment was like shitty. So I feel like a quarter of the year, we supposed to have like angel sperm, like
Piper was on the fence about having kids, and then you had the doll, and that kind of brought her around. But it just doesn't feel. It feels fast tracked
well,
in a
yeah,
sense.
we only got 21 episodes.
Yeah, and I just don't understand why this couldn't wait until. Yeah, you could have just saved it for how they do it at the end. Like, I just don't. I don't know. It's not because I hate Leo or anything like that. It just
You never beaten the allegations.
it just doesn't feel. We've been worried about so many other things. The first time we hear about her like having any issues or any real doubts about it is last week's episode. So we've had 12 to 13 episodes of her not talking about wanting to be pregnant or not talking about wanting to start a family to then just out of nowhere be like, well, I peed on the stick and I'm sad. Like, what about the other times you were peeing on sticks? I don't understand like where this depression and sadness came from. Like, if you've been trying and everybody knows you've been trying, why are we now hearing about it?
I guess
But
from a mom standpoint, I do kind of feel with her because I didn't necessarily tell everybody every time I peed on a stick or have those conversations every time. So I guess from that standpoint, I can see it from her perspective, where even if she was on the fence about it, because as a mom finally getting like a sense of self back and then having a child or wanting to have another one. So even being on the fence, like once you committed to it and then having the disappointments that follow, it's sucky. You don't always want to talk about it. So I saw it from that perspective.
see, and this is why I need you because I'm literally looking at this from a storytelling point of view.
I, I
Like,
I think from an older sister storytelling point of view, it made sense to me. I got it. Yeah, you don't always speak about it. You don't always want to be the negative Nancy in the room. Even when Phoebe said, "Oh, she was pregnant," you can see the disappointment. She was happy for Phoebe, but she does so well with her
her
sense of
line delivery of
yeah,
I will be happy to be an aunt. It felt like she was saying it but didn't believe it.
right,
Very
right,
robotic. Because yeah, she's gonna be happy to be an aunt, but
a
she wants to have the
mom,
kid first. She wants to
right,
be a mom first.
right.
Um
Do you say she
Piper
wants to be
is
in love first?
she no, she wants to be
Oh,
the mom first.
I thought you said she wants
Uh
to be in love first. I was like, you never beat these allegations ever, ever, ever.
Piper is still the middle sister, even though she's the older sister. Oh, that poor
What do
girl.
you mean?
Because Paige is here trying to drop the coal bomb on Phoebe while Phoebe's dropping her pregnancy bomb, and Piper is still having to woo woo woo, shut the fuck up. Woo woo woo, shut the fuck up. That poor girl, y'all got her in the
But I
middle. It's like,
think that's also like older sister territory too, right? Like, here's the plan. This is the plan that we're gonna. I mean, even though Paige didn't stick to it, this is the plan that
mm-hmm.
we're gonna have a plan, and then the plan broke, and then she's trying to hold all the pieces together. So it's interesting watching her kind of take on that older sister role, because
Yeah,
old her would have disappeared. Oh look, something's going on at Quake.
No, yeah, I get that. That's also an older sister hat, but being a middle sister trained her to be an older sister.
Yeah.
You're never beating those allegations, Piper. Phoebe is in an abusive relationship. Yes, because he don't mind if y'all orb out, but orbing in, y'all gotta go. And I can't believe I told y'all before I told him. He's gonna be so mad.
But why
Oh
did that
my,
even come up in conversation? Did you tell your sisters first? And then when she did tell him, he was so, oh, he was looking at babies.
I'm gonna be a daddy.
You definitely saw human Cole come through and not the source. And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you weak bitch.
How long were they calling Leo for him to show up annoyed?
He doesn't like being called, period. What do you
What
mean?
is the emergency?
I don't know how long you call. Get out of here. I'm telling you, he thought having the charm ones was gonna be a cakewalk. He thought it's gonna be an easy ass assignment. That he got these three annoying girls who like to fuck demons and shit. Get out of here.
I get that you're happy that you're not alone in the Cole as a whole demon thing, but you can't go all Tasha Mac on the situation page.
This irritated
And
me.
yeah, and yes, she's willing to bet her life on it. Cole may knock Phoebe around, but he's not going to kill her. And I know that sounds bad.
But
And I'm just
that's
thinking,
what Piper said.
he's not going to kill her.
And she liked being knocked around a little bit. She was so excited about this. Like, I ain't keep
It's just,
David.
yeah, it's just you want to go all pow 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 on a situation, and you can't. Not every situation calls for pow pow pow, especially when you got one who's lovesick in an abusive relationship. You're just going to push her further into this man's arms.
Which is what she did.
Yeah.
I think
Um.
in her quest to be right and her quest to be heard, she handled it the wrong, 100% handled it the wrong way.
This actually comes up in my second point.
Ooh.
Paige has Prue's pride with Phoebe's lack of impulse, which makes her a very annoying character.
Yes, yes, 100%.
Paige is one bitch I would never, ever, ever want to be on the bad side of. Not because I'm scared of her, just because I don't want to hear her mouth
I'm gonna have to cuss her
over.
out. The moment she say I was right, I'm cussing your ass out. Regardless of whether I was wrong in the situation or not. Now you piss me off, which is why I didn't like her before. Because she always had to be right versus you don't. Regardless of whether that's your sister or not, you don't know her. You don't know her. And if Piper is telling you, the person who has grown up with her, that the way that you're approaching it is not going to work, then you need to listen to her because she is the one who understands Phoebe. And she understands that's her man, her man, her man, her man. And all you did. And now we got the queen of the underworld.
Mm. What does Leah know?
I said that out loud. This motherfucker don't know nothing.
Peeper, yo. I heard about you, Peeper.
I'm hoping that you have this in your notes. And I'm hoping that I don't forget to bring it up. But the way that I just want to say that the way that they approached the sorcerer bothered me a lot.
Oh, it's in there. It's in there.
Okay, okay.
Finally, the truth is slowly coming out. Cole is so happy to be a daddy. Julie, you're doing too much and showing
Too
your
much,
hand.
too much. She should put it in my belly, and then we could be get out. You really just said you gonna take my child out of my woman's womb? You were? I'm surprised he didn't kill her right there and then.
The real Phoebe is showing up. When she's at the Bay Mirror being stressed out. I don't give a fuck. Let there be our news source. What's the worst that could fucking happen? We gonna kill him too. Leave me alone. Shut up.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, so all the Halliwells have the same tell, and that's when, like, I know you're lying, Paige. I can see your
I see your
wisdom
wisdom
teeth.
teeth. I
I don't have wisdom
don't even have any wisdom teeth.
teeth. Uh, Cole is a drug addict. He's addicted to feeling good and chases that high every chance he gets. I feel like that joy of being a dad did something to, that, because obviously you're a mom and a wife, that look that your husband got in his eye when you told him you were pregnant,
Mm-mm.
um and that, like, I'm gonna be a daddy.
Yeah, yeah,
That's human Cole,
yeah.
and a demon will never ever ever feel that joy again,
Yes,
or
yes.
so he wants that high. And that sucks because
You're
you
saying the
can't
source
have
wanted that high, or you saying Cole wanted that high?
both
Okay, okay.
because that
You
feels
could
really good.
see the love that he had, not the
Mm-hmm.
want to dominate her or the want to have a charmed one or the want to own a charmed one, but you could see, like, for whatever reason, that man loved her and was so
Mm-hmm.
ready to be the dad he didn't have. He was gonna break generational curses.
Don't act innocent, Paige, because you telling Piper half the story on why Phoebe said what she said.
And Piper called her out on it. There's no way possible that she would have gotten that mad. What did you do?
What? Well, don't get me.
And this is
I don't
why the
be.
first couple times around, I didn't like her because she would do these things and then be like, "Oh, I didn't. I'm so sorry. Don't get mad. I'm so innocent." No, you did it. You did it calculated.
Yeah,
Calculating bitch. I don't like calculating bitches like that.
it's yeah. We didn't bring this up, but when Phoebe said that she was pregnant, and Paige goes from Cole, girl,
Even
have
Piper was
some
like, "What is
couth,
wrong with you? What is wrong with you, ho?"
have some fucking couth, you dumb bitch. Um, a lot just happened. Sense your pain. Ugh. So Julie can sense Cole's pain, but Leo can never sense Piper's pain.
We have
Got it.
had this conversation. I feel like at this point we had this
Got
conversation
it.
every week.
Got
He senses
it.
it. He don't care.
Mm.
This
The
okay, so you
seer.
have two people, right? Two
Mm-hmm.
men, the angel and a demon, who both are attached to a charmed one. For whatever reason, whether it's domination or owning, you can see the way that the Source and Cole react to Phoebe. This bitch was dying a couple weeks ago and he ain't care. Not only is that your woman, that is your charge, that is your whole purpose of existing, and every week you gotta be told how to do your job. Where's the magical Negro when you need one? Like, I don't understand.
The seer is working overtime behind the scenes. Us? Girl, go away. Go. Julie, you get on my nerves. You been on my nerves from the first time you popped
The
up.
first time.
Now you. Mm, mm. But the throne, your wife, your son. Ugh, so dramatic. I love it.
Ah, she was so good. She was so good. When she was like heading towards her and Phoebe was backing up. Ah, she was like, "Well, you need the power of three to destroy me." So,
Bye.
oh, what you trying to
When Cole asks, something wrong with the baby? Ugh.
do?
Mm. But y'all pushed having a baby on the wrong couple. Y'all forced Cole to impregnate Phoebe, and look what y'all did. Look what y'all did.
Yeah,
That
I
was
think
stupid.
I think Cole, if Cole was fully human, he'd be a golden retriever.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be a golden retriever boyfriend if he was fully human. He had the whole bedroom set up. He had roses. Let me take care of you. He probably would have been sucking her toes the entire 9 months. Like, that was the wrong person.
Yeah. I know not to talk ill of the seer, but how did you not see this, sis? You saw them having a son, but you didn't see the effect that Phoebe being pregnant would have on the human that still resides in the source.
I think she saw it. That was the whole purpose of having the seductress demon. I think she
Mm-hmm.
was trying to manipulate or change what she saw to get the outcome that she wanted. But she underestimated our boy Cole. I think she really
Um,
believed that by him being the source, it would have
Eradicate that side.
eradicated that side. Mm,
What
mm,
did you
mm, mm.
see? He doesn't look panic enough. That wasn't a premonition. That was a montage.
Tell me.
These
But
can't be your best.
also, why you not holding that elevator door open? I'm pregnant. That whole door would have just been like ripped off.
Yeah. You have me worried, damn it. Tell me.
Mm.
Uh, I'm pregnant. Bye. Ugh.
Where you going? You gonna run down some steps, bro? Teleport to the lobby. What is wrong with you?
Right. These can be your best potions. Not nearly enough time has passed. Don't their potions have to sit for a little bit?
I was assuming the best potions that she had made to try to destroy it, not necessarily her
The best
strongest.
potion.
Yeah.
But that feels foolish because I heard that too. I don't understand why you wouldn't want your bring your badass out. This is the fucking demon book of shadows. You ain't gonna bring
Well,
no
I
like.
also figured they knew that they were running out of time. And we'll get into this, I guess, in your next note. They knew that they were
Mm,
running out of time because they also have a sorcerer in the house. I don't know why they didn't do no spell to lock his.
hmm The wizard is acting like a fiend, and y'all are too distracted to notice. Another reason to have multiple white lighters. Um, they don't
Yeah,
fight
well,
in.
and that's the thing. He's like, oh well, I've never seen one before. Okay, go get information or keep an eye on him. You know that he's a master of illusions, and y'all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, they don't fight enough to be sisters.
I don't
I
think
just feel,
Piper cares enough. She has. Let me take that back. I do think she cares. I think with the loss of Prue, she's just trying to keep everything under control.
yeah, that's true. It's just
And
Phoebe
Phoebe's out there
annoying,
getting her
Paige
backbone out.
annoying. Somebody need to get like cussed out a little bit.
Phoebe's like, I don't live in this rack of shack house no more. Let me go to my house. Get out of here.
Why didn't you freeze him? Yes, you wanted to be right. I don't understand why you're like, oh, honey, I didn't want to be right. Yes, you did.
Yes, you did, because you've been
Yes, you
talking about
did.
it since you met this man. You were
Yeah.
so happy that he was like so happy. You could not wait to tell her, even though you weren't supposed to. And that's where I started to dislike her. I mean, I didn't like her before, but it almost felt like she was reveling in this girl's
Yeah.
pain. And I don't know you enough to be on your side. As a viewer, as a
Notice
sister, I don't know you, girl.
notice how she didn't mention him terrorizing Paige. Yes, Paige is tap dancing on my last nerve in this episode, but damn Phoebe. like you saw it. You literally saw him terrorizing
I
that girl.
mean, she probably felt like
She
she had a
deserved it.
reason.
It's just like it's just
uh,
well, yes, I said Paige is tap dancing on my last nerve because she is reveling in the fact that she's right and people are finally seeing it her way. But she is low key owed an apology because that man fucking terrorized me.
who's she getting the apology from? Not me.
Nobody,
Okay, let's
nobody.
keep
She's
it
not
moving.
right. Big problems in here. If the cops bust into the house looking panicked, and yes, I am calling Leo a cop. I'm going to tend to that first. I'm sure that there's an abortion spell in the Book of Shadows. Let's deal with the real problem at
Oh hell
hand.
yeah, hell yeah, some mugwort.
Are you sure you can handle it? Leo, who the fuck else is going to handle it? You need to stop babying these fucking broads. Like, are you stupid, simple, or slow?
I mean, they didn't handle. And now
You
Prue's
know,
in a mausoleum.
shout out to Cablevision because they taught us how to separate ourselves from our emotions. And someone needs to teach these shawties the same thing. Everyone in this episode is drinking dumb bitch juice and it's making me mad.
The fact that Phoebe was so easily swayed by the seer, I was like, girl, your man has been the source for months now. Girl, that was his last. He's why Carl lives no more. I will stand on that. This is what happens when you marry a hoe.
Everybody in this episode is drinking dumb bitch juice. Paige, a social worker, instead of treating Phoebe with care, is just ready to throw her failure in her face. Piper is She over here trying to balance everything. She don't want to rock the boat. She trying to be everybody's friend, and sometimes you just gotta call a spade a spade. Leo don't know nothing about nothing about nothing. I think he's the one who fucking concocts a dumb bitch juice for everybody to drink, if anything.
That would require
Phoebe,
him to do work. Get out of here.
I mean, we've seen him do a spell. Phoebe, she a victim, so I can't be too hard on her because you a victim, you getting abused, you getting violated. They over here putting drugs in your, they microdosing you without your knowledge.
Yeah, yeah.
So I really can't. But
But where y'all don't see none of this going down? You
thank
telling me
you.
that they only have a seer on the demon side? You telling me there is no? You telling me there's no prophet, even if it's a human prophet? God had prophets in the Bible. You tell me there's nobody that can speak.
Supernatural had 50, 11 prophets. Every
There is
time one
no
died, another one
prophet.
popped right back up.
That's what. How come only the demons get good shit? You. How come only the demons got tabs on Phoebe? How do you not have tabs on call? You're three of your most powerful witches in the world.
You know
You ain't got
what?
tabs on the fact that she was fucking a woman demon. I don't understand.
Oh, guys, we don't know if wizards could be good or bad. And if this one's bad,
Oh
we're fucked.
boy. Oh boy.
You dumb motherfucker. You don't think this isn't Avatar: The Last Airbender, okay? The last wizard isn't an 11-year-old child who watched his whole fucking family and like his everything
Bro,
be
he
like
said,
genocided.
I want revenge. And nobody blinked twice. No one was like, hmm.
If all other wizards have been wiped out, and
Of
this is the
course.
last wizard
What do you think he wants to
around,
do?
what is the likelihood of him being good? Just because y'all got the same enemy, don't mean he's not an enemy. Everybody is drinking dumb bitch juice, and it makes me mad. But anyway, there's always a black woman to save the day, ain't it?
She popped in. I was like, oh, it's getting good. That's my girl.
Beat her ass. That was brutal. When Phoebe killed Julie, oh,
Stay
I
out
was
of
happy
it.
to
I was like, oh, okay.
I was happy to see Julie go.
Like, why would you start
Normal,
shit?
normally it don't take a demon that much fire to die. All you need is one good fireball. Phoebe, like we gonna roast your home wrecking ass.
Yeah. You on
It
my
was
man since
beautiful.
day one, bitch. I thought you
Mm.
a demon. Shit. I couldn't blow your ass up before because I thought you were human. But you were a demon? And you been on my man since day one?
But now, when she came in, I'm not even sure if he has an office. He does have an office, bitch. And I've been in it. Come fight. It's time to fight. Although I will give Paige her little one, her little one. She was ready to jump in before Phoebe. She was like, "Who we hit her? We're jumping her, right?" I
It was
don't.
good. It was
I don't
good.
like Cole. I don't like this marriage, but that's still your husband, and she a hoe, and I don't get down like that. All right, we gonna jump her ass, and then we gonna jump his ass. You know what? You know that's the woman's touch right there. That
Yeah, yeah. That was woman's touch.
thank you,
I do like
Alison,
the
and thank you,
fireball.
Monica.
I do like her
Yeah,
fireball power. I know it's linked to dumbass in the background, like, oh look, she has firepower. That's linked to an upper level demon. Shut up. Why are you here, bro? Y'all got all this hatred for Cole being a demon, but nobody has hatred for the fact that you are married to a bum ass white lighter. Nobody. Why you don't have any hatred for that? Paige, why you not telling your other sister to stand up?
mm,
It's because she
mm, mm,
wasn't
mm.
around for money bags. Because if she was around for money bags,
The seer pretty much told Phoebe get down or lay down, and oh, Phoebe said you got it. Say less. Turtleneck Cole is back.
Turtleneck Cole
He
is
was
back.
gonna give it all up for love.
Are you ready? Just take it. He was so close. I had the same feelings my 16-year-old self had. But he was so close.
Although I am confused, why was there white light happening between the Dark Wizard and the
I thought just because it
interim
was a
source?
soul of some sort.
But I feel like white light is for good and not
My baby
for.
Cole is good. You leave him alone. All he wanted to do was love and be loved. It's all
Y'all
his
still
daddy's
drink.
fault. It's all his daddy's fault.
Y'all still drinking dumb bitch juice. That's when like we gotta go down there and save her, get her back kicking and screaming. Like nah, she gone.
She may have
They
to.
said
What
when the good girl's
Piper
gone
was
bad, she
like,
gone
she
forever.
may have.
Thank God she changed for the coronation. She was looking like a sheep for most of this episode. And last but not least, Jose did the chant from the Jackie Chan Adventures at the end of the episode, and that's all I could hear while they were
I never
chanting for
watched the
the
Jackie
source.
Chan Adventures.
Oh my God, you're so lucky.
It was
You're
horrible.
so
God, why'd y'all watch that?
because we were children.
I was children too. I was children.
Sure.
I grew up with taste, damn it. That one and see if I say the other ones, y'all gonna call me racist because you're already calling me anti-black. The other one too,
Jackie, one more
Dragon,
thing. Dragon
Dragon.
Tales, Dragon
No, not
Tales.
Dragon
Let's
Tales.
go down. Come along, take my hand. Let's all go to Dragonland. Sorry. Cause
What you
orange is
giving
the
this
biggest of the
episode?
brave heart. Are there any tweaks you would make to this episode?
Yeah, save my
What?
baby Cole. The fuck? She asked. He's on the floor to my baby. That was my last chance, and it didn't even ding to her that she. He just
No,
needs the
but
black woman to
remember,
love him. He just needs the black woman to love him. That's all he
but to be fair, the seer was in her ear. Like you see, he hurting him. He hurting him.
needs.
You really want to
Just
see a man
dump
get
his
hurt?
ass. When have you ever seen this man get fucked up?
He got fucked up for love. Fucked up for
The fact that he was like
love.
this thing inside me made me lose my woman. Ah,
They gotta go.
someone to
Um,
love you. My little 6-year old self was still like, no, you don't, bitch. Cole, why don't you love me? That's how I felt. The same feelings. Ah, you stupid bitch. God, why would you fall in love with the dumb one?
the dumb one. Because remember, he said that he researched all three of them. Piper, she over here with that broke boy. Prue got way too many fucking rules. She got a list. She the Joan Clayton of these sisters.
Could
She
you
got a
imagine
3 month
him
rule.
and Prue? Oh my God.
Yo, him, Prue, and that 3 month rule.
Ooh,
Ugh.
the tension. Oh, all right,
Um,
continue. That would be the only thing I would change. Him falling in love with Prue.
how would we handle the conflict in this episode? Um,
I'd have punched Paige in the mouth when she's sad.
yeah,
I know you don't do enough,
yeah,
bitch. That's why her baby ain't like her.
yeah,
Well, mommy not gonna do it, but I
yeah.
will.
Paige was a lot, and
Me, and
I
that's why
wanted
I
this.
was on the I can't stand Paige boat.
I wanted Piper to really lose her shit with Paige in this episode, and not just be like she was frustrated, but I want her to be at the end of her fucking rope. I have to give this fucking broke boy a baby and it's not working. My sister gone. My other sister got an abusive husband who may or may not be a demon. I'm the only one bringing real money into this fucking household. I got this dumb bitch who won't shut up. She been telling me for 3 months that this man has been a demon. And now that I finally listen to her, she won't shut the fuck up about it. I'm stressed. Everybody's worried about Phoebe. Nobody's worried about me. I need a break.
I need a break. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
Um, that being said, this episode shall receive a 5.5 burnt Julies.
Ew! You should have seen the look I gave you. 9 obsessive men. Okay? Oh, this is one of my favorite episodes. You will not take that away from me. 9 obsessive men. Oh. I will do anything for my work. It's like we don't very rarely are we on two different sides of the spectrum. I love this episode.
Everybody drinking dumb bitch juice in this episode just
It's
really.
always dumb bitch. Me, like we four
I know.
seasons deep, still talk about why Leo don't do white lighter shit, why Piper don't fucking realize that she's with a dumbass man, why they don't lock their fucking doors, why they don't realize that they fighting demons, and so maybe I should have some goddamn common sense when you fighting demons. Like, I can't say what I want to say because, but you know what I want to say. Like, this is quite specific for the 90s for them to do this.
They call it out in this episode, like, oh, this Lord of the Rings reject. But this fucking motherfucker was acting like Gollum in the entire episode regarding the grimoire, and y'all was still like, oh, well, how do we talk to Phoebe? I don't understand. Oh, what do we do with
That's what a
Phoebe?
grimoire is. Oh, that's like the demonic book of shadows. Nobody went, ding, this is concerning. When he was like, let's destroy it. And he was like, no, let's not destroy it. Because they're dumb bitches. Prue's gone. So now you just got 3 dumb bitches. Before you had 2.5, but now you got 3.
No, it's so fucking annoying. Why didn't you freeze him? Oh, and on the loop, no less. Girl, that's your fault. That's your fault that you got caught up out there. Why did you not fucking freeze this
I don't
man?
understand why Leo's not on a pip. That's what I want to know.
Why don't
Why is he not on a
why
pip?
why the fuck didn't you telling me that the good guys don't got no good guy jail? Why would you keep him in the
Hold on, he gonna have
house?
to ask the elders. He gonna have to ask the elders that. They don't do
You
like
would
white lighter school or something. Something.
no,
Like
why
these
would
are the things you
they?
should know as a white lighter. She
Why
needs to
would you
write
keep
me like
why would you keep the book? Honestly, I would have given the book to Leo and let him keep it up there. So we don't have
Leo probably
the,
would have been killed before he made it up there. Get out of here.
you right. You absolutely right.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I don't, it's just, I kept like pausing this episode and just sighing because it was
You
just
expecting
one.
so much out of these girls, and I don't understand why. I don't understand why. They have shown you that what you are expecting, you are never going to get, girl. You never gonna get it ever. Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. No,
You're
no,
not
no,
wrong.
no.
No, you're not wrong. And sometimes it doesn't bother me. Sometimes I can get through the episode. But I feel like in this episode, it was just so egregious that I just couldn't get past it.
You're right.
This is season 1 antics. And it's like, guys, did you know wizards can be good or bad? As if there's more than one wizard left. Fucking
But he didn't
dumbass.
even the fact
Anyway.
that he was like, well, I've never seen one before. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. And the fact that she finds that attractive, I don't know. Maybe it's because I come from a grandmother who had an asshole husband. And so she was like, make sure you bring the table. What's he putting on the table? Is like, it's just a bag of rocks up there. Just that shit's not attractive at all. Like, how do you get turned on by this man never having your back every week after week after week? The, the moment Cole showed up and he was like, let me go ask the elders. And Cole was like, nah, there's all the information you needed. I looked at him like, I'd have been so turned
Somebody
off. That'd have been it. That'd have been it for me.
Somebody did a fan cut of Leo on TikTok, and one of the clips they used, it was him complaining to Piper, Leo, drop the kids off at dad's. Leo, come help me. Leo, do this. And it's like, that's what you're complaining about? Being an active father and husband? That's what you mad at? Oh, I gave up my career so you wouldn't have to give up yours. Hey, dickhead. One is like a legacy, one is a prophecy, and one is just somebody who got a second chance at life. What career? You were a shitty white lighter and an even shittier elder. So what career did you give up? I can't give up my career because if I do, the world ends. But yeah, let me feel some sympathy for you because you gave up being a white lighter slash elder. Suck my dick. Anyway, this has been another episode of Black Girl Charmed.
While you were doing all that, I'm looking up. because I know how it's gonna end, and I need to find a archive of our own of maybe if he didn't die, and there is one. It's called Charmed. What if Cole didn't die in Centennial Charmed? And when we get there, at this point, I am on the side that it is Phoebe's fault. The we don't have Cole and Phoebe, and we get Coop. Cool. That witches be hoes. Fuck that shit.
Some witches be hoes, all witches be hoes. Some
Yes,
witches
them
be
three in particular. God damn it.
some witches be hoes,
And some
blessed
hoes be witches.
be.